Now,
Right.
Catherine, you're going to talk with us a little bit about transparency. Tell us a little bit about kind of in billing services, what you want to look for in regards to transparency. I was so shocked when you guys kind of shared with me how some billers just like send you a piece of paper at the end of the month. What are the things that you need to look for in transparency in a biller? How does the best practices work with transparency?
Sure. So the traditional model for outsourcing your billing is that once a week or once a month, the therapist will send a super bill describing dates of service, amounts, patient names, etc., to the billing company. And then the billing company will take that information and create claims to send to the different insurance companies. And it seems like an easy way to keep things separate, and it allows the therapist to use, or it allows the therapist to kind of not be involved and take their hands off it completely. But the problem is that, you know, you never know what's happening on the side of the biller. So you don't know if they're actually submitting the claims. You don't know if there's denials or rejections, or you know, what's being reimbursed by insurance, unless that billing company is then reporting back to you very thoroughly. And that isn't always the case. Actually, I would say most of the time it's not. And so an easy way for us to create transparency in our business is to use, we use therapy notes, and it's an EHR that basically allows us both to log into the same portal and see the claims that need to be submitted. So I would have my own portal login that basically allows me to see all the claims that need to be submitted without seeing any of the clinician's notes. And the benefit of that is the therapist will always know if there are claims to be submitted. The therapist will always know when the claims have been submitted, and they'll know if anything has been rejected or denied, because everything's being safety. We've had plenty of issues. We've had tons of clients that have switched from the traditional model to working with us, have had such communication issues with their previous biller that they actually found, when we took over, we actually found thousands of dollars of claims that were just never submitted.
Yeah, tell us about, there was, I think, one or two of them that one was on vacation, and then you gave them some news when they got back from vacation.
Yeah, so we had a clinician that was on vacation, and we went back through the whole previous year of service dates, because depending on the insurance company, timely filing can be up to 12 months. So that means we can go back a whole year and look through claims. And so, but first we had just gone through a couple months and found quite a few claims that were just never submitted. And so we decided that we needed to expand that search. And while they were on vacation, we found about $3,000 worth of unsubmitted claims. And
Wow.
so I called her and I said, hey, how would you like it if I told you that the vacation that you just went on was actually paid for? And she was like, what do you mean? How can that happen? And I told her, and you know, while that's unfortunate, I'm glad that we could recover a lot of that. And then when we did expand it to that whole year, we found more than that, probably double that. And then we've had multiple others since that we've, you know, gone back through the last year and found just ridiculous amounts of money that were just never submitted.
Yeah, just left on the table.
Right.
Wow.